Some people wake up every morning to find fresh money sitting in their account, earned overnight, without answering a single email or taking a single client call. It's not a side hustle. It's because they own businesses that basically run themselves. I'm not talking about stock trading or complicated real estate deals. I'm talking about boring, ordinary businesses that most people don't even consider real businesses until they see how much these things actually bring in every month. I went through 20 low-maintenance business models and looked at how profitable they've been over the last few years, and I put them together into one list that anyone can copy. A few of these are going to sting a little because odds are you had a shot at starting one of them and let it slip. If you only take one idea away from this entire list, make it the last.
What's interesting is that demand doesn't really track the economy. When people have money, they wash their homes to make them look sharp. When they don't, businesses still have to keep their storefronts clean under contract with the property owner. Smart operators don't chase one-off jobs. They lock in annual contracts with office buildings and condo associations, turning the work into recurring income instead of constantly hunting for the next client. Probably the least glamorous business on this entire list, which is exactly why it's one of the most profitable. The global portable restroom rental market has been valued at over $20 billion and is projected to keep climbing through the end of the decade. Every construction site, every event, every fair needs one, and nobody wants to own one. The model is simple. Buy the units, rent them out by the event or by the month, run a cleaning route, and get paid every time they're in use. You're not selling anything. You're renting out something nobody wants to buy, and that's exactly what keeps the competition thin. Modern vending machines aren't
Simple math. 10 clients paying $1,000 a month each is already $10,000 a month. No office, no employees, just a laptop and a solid grasp of basic accounting. The accounting services market as a whole has been on a steady multi-year climb, and a good chunk of that growth trickles down to independent bookkeepers serving small local businesses. You don't need a certification to serve businesses that just need basic organization, not full audits. What you're really selling isn't a credential, it's peace of mind. This one's so simple, people write it off immediately: cleaning houses and offices. But here's the number that changes how you see it. A solo operator with just 5 recurring weekly clients can pull in somewhere between $5,000 and $8,000 a month. Scale that to a 4-person crew, and you're looking at $25,000 to $40,000 a month, with margins in the 35 to 50% range. The secret isn't cleaning better than everyone else. It's recurrence. A client who pays you every single week for a year is worth far more than 10 one-time jobs. Most people who try this business don't fail because they... Buying an industrial mower, scaffolding, or a professional-grade saw costs thousands of dollars most people don't want to spend for a single weekend's use. That's why equipment rental has quietly become a solid business. You buy once, and you rent it out dozens of times over its useful life. The typical customer isn't just a homeowner. It's small contractors who'd rather rent specialized gear for a 3-week job than own something that sits idle the rest of the year, eating up storage and maintenance costs. This one's going to surprise you because it sounds more like a hobby than a business. But there are people making serious, steady income buying bulk lots of collectible cards, identifying the valuable ones, grading condition, and reselling on specialized marketplaces. It's not speculation. It's a repeatable process. And because almost nobody takes it seriously as a business, competition stays low. Boring doesn't mean unserious. It means repeatable and unglamorous. And a disciplined grading and resale process fits that description perfectly. Think about the screws, plastic pieces, and small connectors that quietly hold everything together. Nobody dreams of manufacturing screws, which is exactly why almost nobody competes in that space. A manufacturer focused on custom plastic parts for a specific industry can generate millions a year simply by solving a technical problem the big factories consider too small to bother with. No large factory wants to halt its production line to make 1,000 screws of one specific size for a single client.
That order is too small for the giants and exactly the right size for a small manufacturer who knows who.
Everyone jokes about plumber rates until a pipe bursts at 2 a.m. Between routine maintenance contracts and emergency work, a plumber can build a business generating well into 6 figures a year. The real jump happens with specialization. Some plumbers have built 7-figure businesses focusing exclusively on commercial kitchen maintenance for restaurants. A restaurant can't wait a week for a busted pipe. They need it fixed immediately, and they'll pay a premium for that urgency. Specializing in The difference between getting rich slowly and never getting rich at all isn't which business you pick. It's whether that business pays you once or pays you every month. Think of it like this. Sell a popsicle and you earn once. Rent the popsicle cart to someone else every month and you earn every month without selling another popsicle. That's the exact difference between the laundromat, the storage unit, the pest control contract, the monthly bookkeeping client, and the ATM. They all share the same invisible structure. The customer pays, leaves, and comes back to pay again next month, without needing to be convinced all over again. People consistently underestimate the power of simple things that repeat because they chase excitement instead of consistency. That's the real thread running through all 20 of these businesses. None of them are brilliant. All of them are consistent. So next time you're sizing up an idea, from this list or one of your own, ask yourself first, does this pay me once or does it pay me every month? That single question filters out most of the ideas people chase and leaves you with the ones that actually build long-term wealth. I'll leave you with 2 people. Daniel was 34 when he decided he wanted to own his time. He spent 2 years hunting for the perfect idea, an app, a unique product, something nobody else was doing. He burned through his savings chasing ideas that never took off because every new idea was competing against 1,000 other equally ambitious people chasing the same thing. Today, at 41, he's still employed, still searching, and every year that passes feels like time slipping away. Alex, no relation to me, just a coincidence of names, was the same age when he started. Instead of chasing something new, he bought a small laundromat that had already been running in his city for 15 years. He didn't invent it. He bought it with proven cash flow already attached. While paying off the loan, he picked up